Hello. Okay, perfect. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's get into it. So, first thing to do is make a save file. All right. So, definitely some tweaks need to be made. The arm here, we just want this to line up a bit better. Then need the bag and laces. I believe I actually made some sketches of what needs to happen. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Excuse me. All right. Let's also scoot this down. There we go. All right. Let's make sure that it lines up well. Okay, that's a bit better. And then we need to make the strings for the mask. So right now we are definitely over our budget when it comes to the amount of vertices. So probably need to simplify a few things about this. Okay. That's pretty nice. That looks fine. That one looks fine. Okay. Pretty much just that. Then needed some tweaks. All right. And then mask. Excuse me. I think I could probably delete the interfaces here. This right here, probably do with some lessening on that sharpness. Sharpness. Okay. Something like that, just help pull that topology out. Hello, Pixel. Good morning. Or good evening for you. I did receive the reference you sent. Oh, excuse me. Bam. Bam. All right. Nice. Bam. Bam. All right. That's pretty good. All right. There we go. Let's turn off the relationship thing. Doop, 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 doop. This one. Wow. There you go. Something like that. Ooh. Sorry to be yawning so much. Waking up. So we will need to take the back here and just kind of extrude it in so it actually connects on some level. How did I do that? I always forget how I do this. There's something about... You're good, mate. I understand all too well. I was up at 7 a.m. today. Oh, dang. That's an early start. Damn, I knew that would happen. Okay, 1 second. Freaking PayPal. Right. It's so frustrating. Oh. Oh. Let's take these faces and flatten them. Still kind of clips out a little bit. But we also need to make the shirt. Turn on the reference for this one. So, shirt there. do is we'll take the full bottom of this and extrude it down. Move the crease, expand it. Been so sneezy lately. Okay. Ah. Right around there. Well, I want to bring this in just a ways. And I think bring this down too, just so we can actually see that cut. All right. Now the drawing, there's a little connected bit, and then it starts curving out. Like that. This will have to make sure rests over the bag. But this side, actually, let's look at the back. So looks like this tucks back up. Actually, to the point where it's basically gone. I think we'll need to run a cut. And also move the bag down. Ooh. I think I'll do a second one today. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and start making some wrinkles on the back here. So what we'll do is take this section, rip it, move it up, bridge, and then run a cut down it. now we have this little kind of lip we can play with. Gives a nice little wrinkle in the back. Maybe a bit longer. Or we can just do a little cut here too. Like that. That's a good start. Also want ones on the back of the knees. Well, we need to make a back cut for the back of the knee anyway. And the front too. Bridge, cut. And the front as well. Actually, hide that one. Rather move this section down. Bada boom. Move the knee out just a little that way, and then inwards this way. Now we got a nice little knee, and it should bend better than what we had. Okay, and then we'll also do pretty much the same thing right here. One more wrinkle here. Like so. All right. All right, we're actually going pretty far past our vertex budget now. We'll have to start cutting back on some certain details. But for now, I continue. That one we will leave alone. Could add more of a crease here, but I'd rather sculpt or paint that. Oh. Now for the bag. Let me grab that reference in a second. Okay, well, let's do everything that was left over from yesterday. So the mask and the boots. So the boots just need strings. So easy to do. Make a string. And so it's 3 vertical and X and then a bow. right, add a bit of depth. Maybe 0.002. One, two, three. A little too wide. And we'll slap a mirror on there. And we'll want to make sure to fill the caps here. All right. And then we'll have an X, maybe two X's. Just because we have the boots being a little bit longer here. Actually, SZ0. Oops. About there. And okay, pull that out. And then grab it all. Duplicate its x -1. Perfect. Double x's. Just a little bit smaller. There. And because of that, I prefer to move one down. Nicer spacing. All right, that looks good. On to the final string. Actually, for this one, we'll only duplicate one. Dang it, just one. Can I just make a circle? That doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then Shift D, R, SZ0, R, SY0. Just want to make that a little bit more even. And then bow starts right about here. Boom. They rotate opposite directions. Interesting. So if I let's hide that one and just select this one, and I don't want to switch that direction. I just want to switch handle directions. Control points. Recalculate. Okay. Close enough. If we select both of them, we select that and just say S0 and select these handles. then now they should line it. All right. And then for these ones, we will put a cursor here, select that s.6sx -1, and now we've got our strings. A little big, right? Shrink them. Deselect, deselect. Give them a little bit more curve. That was kind of funny. I like them like that. And maybe even just a little bit thinner. Bam, bam. 0.6s, right there. Okay, now for our cursor, we can delete that. Actually, I still need the bag, so I'll leave that there. And we still need the straps and the width, but that should be good. Oh yeah, before I move on, let's adjust the resolution here. So, boom, then maybe 0. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right. Now our mask here also has a string, so let's make one more curve. Or we might as well just duplicate this one. Delete everything, and then make a new one, because I want the string size to be the same. Or close. This one needs to go to 0. Perfect. And then this can go right here about. Interesting. The ear is definitely a little different, so may have to make an adjustment for that. Kind of go over the ear or move the ear up. I think the ear is in a good spot. We might want to make it a little bit smaller. But I like where the ear is. So I need to bring the mask in to be flush with the face. We'll definitely need one more segment here. Definitely in conflict with the hair here. I could have it just go into the hair like that. That looks a little bit more natural. Yeah, I like that. Even this part we could probably move in a bit. Mhm. Do, do, do. All right. There we go. One down. And then there is another one, but it kind of connects. Let's duplicate that. Move it right there. Extrude. Bring it under the ear. All right. If I can merge this later, I will. Can I actually do that? No, it always makes one loop. Okay. Or one string. Now let's make the mask flush with the face. Pretty important for a gas mask to be flush. So I'll make that, just make sure it is. Love how the mask has that like seal bit around the outside. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wanted to give it like kind of that. I think it's called the seal or gasket, something like that. But yeah, I like that a lot. I'm gonna make it look kind of rubbery too once we get to the texturing. It'll be fun to see him talk too. I think be a little bit of motion when the mouth moves. Oh, this is still not touching. Sorry, so we need one more cut right there. One more cut. About there. Okay, and then let's just make sure this seals. Got some volume. Oh. There we go. Let's bring this part in a little bit. Just this front mask area. I want to keep the thickness the same. There. All right, now it's sealed. And then this little corner right here and here and here. Let's make the teeth a little sharper. Well, maybe not on this one. I could bevel it. I think I will. Not at this moment, but I will bevel them. All right. And then for our side panel here, I think we can get rid of a few edges. Just a little too much topology right now. I think we'll have to get rid of the mirror on this one. What? All right. Six. Oh, right. The normals. I just forget. And this one, it kind of covers up that spot, basically. Why can't I rotate?
The user was saying, look, move it left, move it up and down, but when go to rotate, it does this kind of strange thing, and nothing actually rotates. Now, this is really easy fix. If you press the period key or the full stop on the keyboard, it'll bring up the time menu. You can actually see here the orange, and only rotation was enabled. Now, sometimes this happens when you import an object.
Why is that an option? I think we can make this even bigger, but then thinner at the same time. Like that. Make sure it's not clipping the tusk at all. Take that. Normal, GZ. Right around there. Yeah. Then needs to be long enough to go through. Short enough it doesn't go all the way through. I guess I could shrink wrap it if I wanted to. No, this is better. Better for it to intersect a little bit. Yeah. No, it needs to go forward even. All right. Close. Chat. There we go. Okay. I just want a pocket here. A little bit of lip on the edge here. Honestly, love watching him come to life. It's very surreal for me. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you like it. This is a character you've had for a while. I can't remember how long you've said you've had this character. I know we were talking about it yesterday. There. All right, that looks pretty good. And then we'll just do a slight crease. 2. What's like 1? A little too sharp. 0.6. Just a little bit of a crease. This is around 2019, but I didn't like the main character, so I designed him 6 months from the ground up as pics. Gotcha. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying the process. It is definitely fun to be able to share it, like on stream. like back in the day when I was doing like concept art and stuff. You know, I wasn't able to show any of my work, or even if I could, it would only be to just my whoever was commissioning me and stuff. But there was really something super fun about being able to sit and like share, like actually share what's going on. Like that. The shoes look good. Pants look good. We just need to make this little thing right here. We're going to give it a solidify. Point 0, 0, 0, 0, 2. And say 3. There's a little bit of thickness there. And I should put thickness on the other side. There we go. All right, so we're going to get to the bag in just a moment, but we need to finish getting the arm correct, and then we get. There's definitely some wobbliness here. Wobble, wobbliness. What would be the best way to fix it? I think we'll redo this whole section. And then we'll do Shift S, cursor to selected, make a circle. Rotate, and we're just going to try to fit this circle to the sphere as best as possible. Something like that. Close. Yeah. A little bit thinner. Bigger. Okay, perfect. The arm is a big thing for me. I originally had it as just a boring robot arm, but then I realized if I made it like ball joints and they're connected via super strong magnets and more, that the arm could come apart and reattach if it ever got broken. Plus, I've never seen a ball joint robot arm design before. I really like the look of it. Oh, darn. There's too many vertices. No. If I separated it, I went into multi-res, we unsubdivided. Unsubdivided. Interesting. Okay, that will work. About edge. Unsubdivide. Okay, that should be 8 now. Perfect. I really like the idea for like a ball joint arm. That's pretty cool. There we go. So E, S, G, Z. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bridge. Wham. I've seen like puppets before, but not for like robots. Like an armature kind of, or like a, I'm trying to say. Yeah, like a puppet, not a robot. Makes mechanic work so you can much easier when you can constantly spin your wrist around 360 degrees. Spin to win. Uh, all right, there we go. Okay, so now it's perfectly suctioned to it, to the ball. I'll make the ball just a little bit smaller, just a little. So it kind of has some space there. And then this one, I think we can just reposition manually. Hopefully. Little suction. Just step by step. All right, that looks better. All right, now it should rotate. And I did have a question about the joints. Is there another object inside of them, or is it like a? Oh, is it opaque, or is there another little object in there? And we should make a little port for thing here. So this crease extrude. Let's just extrude. Then crease. This one. It's meant to be opaque. I just couldn't really demonstrate that with the background color I chose, so I did with shade instead. Gotcha. Okay. It's a little too big right now. So smaller. Just a little point of attachment. I'll put one up top too. Even thinner. Oh, excuse me. All right, that way they've got some geometry to actually go into, which I think will be important. All right, so we hit the major points: arm, hand, We'll add the paneling with texturing. Mask looks good. But I do think the tusks could just use one more subdivision because they'll be kind of a detail, up close detail. So they should look pretty smooth. I'd love to subdivide the whole mask, but that gets a little too expensive. Very least just the teeth. Then actually just going to select everything, hit Q mesh. And I just want to look around, see where the densest parts are. Jacket has a little bit more subdivision than I thought it would. Then the teeth are very dense. Teeth and tongue. Okay, let's take a look at those. And our jacket, oh yeah, it is subdivided twice. Well, that would certainly explain some of the density I'm seeing. Yeah, that's about what we want. There, just one. The body has just one subdivision. Yeah. Then the pants, just one. One. All right. That's much better. This is the only one with two, again, because it's on the face. I want it to have a bit more detail. Otherwise, this only has one subdivision, and the tongue only has one. I don't think the tongue needs one. It's already pretty dense. And the teeth. Yeah, the teeth need one. Okay. Perfect. All right, but that gives us about 5,000 vertexes to play with, which is good. Can VRChat not support a certain amount of polys? They can actually support pretty much whatever you want, but there is a ranking system for performance. So if I keep the number of triangles here under 70,000, you'll be at a good performance rank, which means pretty much everyone will see you by default. If I go over 70,000, then people can still see you, but they have to select you and choose to see you or turn off their performance settings, which is it's kind of some people do, some people don't. So kind of personal flavor. I try to shoot for good, or at least very, very close to it. But if you have if you add any other item, then you're already over that. So it gets it's kind of up to your preference. If you don't mind going over it, then it's just not a concern. But I think even Quest users won't be able to see your avatar by default unless they have changed their default settings. I think they only see PC avatars. It just becomes manual versus automatic. All right, let's get this bag made. So we're almost done with all the modeling. Is it to avoid those crash avatars that people like to use to mess up my game? Um, yeah, those ones. Yeah, they basically have a bunch, like a massive amount of hidden polys that they just turn on for everyone else. Versus they don't turn it on for themselves. They only turn it on for everyone else, and they crash everyone out. Um, yeah, I do hope that VR chat kind of identifies a solution. There's a lot of things that VR chat should take a really close look at and decide how they want to fix it. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, let's shrink the back bag a little bit. First step, we'll just dissolve this edge. It's not very level right here. Should curve. I mean, this side is higher than that side. Should be a little bit of curve, but dun, 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 dun. Okay. So ba, 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 ba. And we'll do body. Okay. So it has a cover on top. So we will kind of bring that back. Boom. Crease it. No. I think we'll include this spot. Boom. So extrude it. Then crease certain spots. Bada boom. And dissolve others. Like that. I don't want that to be sharp, but maybe this. Now it should be curved. All right, so now we've got a little curve here. And we're going to take these faces and indent them. Yes, indent. Then delete them. Crease here and here. And here, actually. We want to actually, this whole little thing should have been creased. Boom. And then we extrude there and connect there. And we just fill. Boom. There's our little kind of button thing, latch. Just sharpening or creasing these. I forgot to close chat on accident. Hey there, Oaks. Good morning. Who are we working on today? This is Pixel. Right here. So we've got the reference right here. And then the avatar. So I made some good progress. We started on him yesterday, and I think we're about to finish the modeling right now. And we'll get to UV unwrapping, which will be, as usual, somewhat of a pain, but UV unwrapping is always a challenge. But I hope you're having a good day. Good Tuesday. Week's already flying by. I think I need to do this. And, oh, interesting. What did I do? No, I was doing that right. Like that. Bada boom. And then X. Boom. 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 All right, so bring that in. It's kind of getting a little funky there. I think we have to put a cut there, otherwise it's going to get kind of mushy. The details. Like that. All right, so we'll need to make the tassels as well. Bag is coming along nicely. Thank you. What creases here and here. Boom. And then we dissolve this one. And I think we could probably decrease that one. Now it looks very much like a bag. Little pocket. All right, and then on this side too. Anyone been watching Andor? Been tuning in on episode 7 now. It's pretty fun. Enjoying it. Something like that. And you have to watch it. I usually wait until all the episodes are out for the Star Wars stuff and then binge it. That is definitely a smart way to go. There's so much these days. It's nuts. But I'm really enjoying it. I feel like just a nice change of pace for what Star Wars usually is. You know, a little less fantastical, or I don't know, maybe I don't know if fantastical is the right word, but just less more grounded, which I like. I think it's kind of fun. It's funny to just think about how serious Andor is, and then thinking about how it leads up to and Rogue One. It's like Andor and Rogue One, super super serious relative to Star Wars. Just like, and then it like cuts to like Luke Skywalker being like, just how goofy the original cast is relative to the seriousness of it's like anyway, that's just funny. It's like how the prequel movies are like super serious, and then the Clone Wars was animated series is like just a bunch of laughs. I've heard really good things about the Clone Wars ones, but I have yet to watch it. Okay, tassel time. Tassel time. So first we're gonna make the little spots that they go in. Extrude. Warp. S. Maybe they're a little too high. I could do another cut. Or no. Okay, what we'll do is we'll take these two, indent them, just like we did the others. Different though, because we'll extrude the individual ones. And there, those will be our little attachment points. There we go. We just have to crease these spots too to make it kind of flush. All right. Ooh. Got to get my second Red Bull. Can't really drink Red Bull. Either drink Mother or Bang now. I've never heard of Mother. That sounds. But I have heard of Bang. Um, I I used to drink a lot of black coffee, but I realized it just made me way too jittery. So instead, I drink um, Red Bull. For some reason, it just doesn't make me as jittery. Just look it up. Mother's an Australian only thing. It's its weird name, Lama. It is an odd name. It's like, that must be an Australian thing. I mean, it's certainly good marketing because that's incredibly memorable. Okay, we're going to delete this and restart it. Make a cube instead. Let's start from that. Now it's just a little bit more accurate. Well, actually, I do want the edges creased. Okay. All right. Now I just want to create this little split end style thing like that. So I want to bring that in. What would be the best way to do that? I think what we do is we actually do a cut like that, extrude, and then extrude, crease this. Interesting to see how movement and such works in relation to like hair straps and accessories. Always wondered how that stuff is set up. I would say that relative to most applications, VRChat actually has one of the better systems. So you'll see it in a second, or see it towards the end. But basically, they have this thing called Fizzbones, and they're little bones that have physics on them, and they're awesome. And that's how you get that kind of stuff. But we'll certainly have that'll probably be usually that's like one of the final steps. But it is one of the most fun steps because that's when like everything's kind of coming together, you know. Should I just, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Spin it around, slightly different. But reuse our hard work. Hey, there we go. I think our boy here is modeled. And we'll now begin UV mapping. I always love this viewpoint viewport here. There is actually, if you look down on my Twitch, there is someone I'm affiliated with, my good friend Graken, and he 3D prints people's avatars. So if you are ever interested in actually making a toy, picks into an actual toy or a figurine, that is possible. We are almost done with the modeling. We're actually going to do one more thing here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I've been considering it for a while, doing it myself. I think we'll apply the subdivision now, so I can get the eyes how I want them. Give me my eyes. Before I do that, let's make a backup. And we'll call this pre eye, or no, pre body bake. Then mesh. And now we can get in there and do our beveling. Interesting. So difficult because of this right here. If I select like this, what does that look like when I bevel? Ah, no good. All right. That's okay. So what we really want to do is this. Basically like that. One more round. Yeah, all the way here. That's a little too far. Then we want to deselect the corners of the eyelashes, because those will not bevel correctly. Plus, that's where it's to be sharp. But then it will bevel like right about. I did not select these. Well, right about here. So, okay. And now, got a nice smooth eyeball. All right, look at that. Smooth. Just what we want. And then we can mirror. Boom. And I will actually rig the body without the arm removed. And then we'll rig that fully, make sure the rig's good, and then bake the rigging onto the robo arm afterwards. That's what we're going to do. All right. But yeah, look at that. So clean. Perfect. Big fan of that. If we this brings that to 58. I do need to just verify that vertex count before I commit to this. If I remove the arm, how much does that save? Okay, so that actually is quite a bit. I mean, fingertips are probably one of the more expensive vertex wise. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom. I shall be back in just a moment. All right, I'm back. Got some blueberries. Buckle in for the last hour 15 of the morning session. All right. So save this file. Save copy. For pre UVs. Save. So start with the body. Well, actually, question. I think for the jaw here, we can do that. Yeah, it conforms to the face, so we can do that with texturing. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's think about this. Camera's blurry. I want to rig with a mirrored version. Okay, we'll make the mirrored version now. What happened to that? Just a few sharp edges now. Okay, I see what happened. That's okay. Easy fix. All right. So, but once again, we will select side of active, delete the half, slap on that mirror mod. Perfect. Chin's a little bit too sharp. All right. Now, do the leg. We'll just do right across like that. Cube seam. And then boom, 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 boom. Then we do a cut down this side. Mark that seam. Find the middle. Boom. I suppose with this one we could do one lower. That, and do a cut up the back of the ankle. All right, so the leg's been removed. now let's focus on the arm. Then we have our hand. So this one will take a few tries because there's some tricks for this one. And the fingernails. I really should have made all of these seams on the base avatar. I will have to go back and do that sometime soon. All right. So now we've got the arm ripped off and the hands are detaching as well. So we can focus on the head. And the head, I have a cut here. And here. All right, so now we've got the body unwrapped, and we can begin. One step of many. Yes, indeed. Getting to the fun stuff. Let's go to our material, add in image texture. Want a new UV checker. Perfect. Where's that one? Yep. All right. So now we can see our leg over here. And now that we've lined this up, we just want to go one at a time. What was that button he was pressing? Yeah. So now vertically they're lined up. We can see that they meet here. How the lines do. And we can unpin this section. Mm, 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 mm. If it didn't stretch so much, we could. Well, actually, boom, boom. Unpin, move, and then grab both sides. It's X or shrink X. till we get them kind of lined up. Pin them again. Should be more even distribution. All right. There we go. Leg 1 done. All right. Now we'll move on to the body. Got a seam right there. We don't have to make these ones line up vertically because they are mirrored. So just need to do that. Kind of hope they line up. Good enough. These should line up. Ah, yes, the neck. So you have to match the lines, not all the time. For any sort of cylinder that where the seam is, they kind of roll around and touch. So, like the arm will do, but it's mostly to just make sure that, like in here, that they line up at the same spot. See how these kind of all meet at all these lines meet at the same spot. We don't have to worry about the body though, because it's mirrored, so it always will meet perfectly with itself. But we do have to worry about the arm here. Or more specifically, the neck. I'm always a little unsure how to do the neck. It's always different for every character. The neck is just one of those spots. Oh. I guess I could actually include it directly with the arm. That. But that is sure to get funky. No. Maybe just this top portion, if anything. That. $50-50 there. think clear that one. And instead, cut here. Do I even need a cut on the neck? Because I can always do cut on the front or bum, do a cut here basically. Maybe a little bit further. Do then another here. That will be interesting. But for now, let's focus on the body. Because we want to do a cut right there. Unwrap. Now we have nice even top of the neck. Top of the neck. All right. Ooh. All right. Seems like. Seems like I'm unwrapping in a rather calm way, so more confident that. I just wish there was a better way. It's just to get the topology gets so funky here. I want to know the best way. You know? Anyway. I did see one where it was like, if I did the cut here, like that. Interesting. Interesting. Excuse me. Now that's kind of nice because this most likely have very even pixels. This spot doesn't really change too much. It's always a little funky where the arm meets the shoulder. And alternatively, which I may mess around in the future, you could go the other way, where the arm includes the chest and the back. But who knows what's best? It's all different for different characters anyway. All right. That is good for now. There's the body. Now onto the arm. Start by pinning the wrist. And then pinning the sides. Do, 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 do. SY0. There's got to be a better way for this. Whatever. Some sort of Python script could probably figure this out pretty easy. Ah, I see. So there's just a little extra tidbit here, which I think I will remove. Like this. Clear seam. And we'll include this dark seam. And then this will all be part of the same one. Bum, 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 bum. Let's unpin these two sections. There we go. All right. Now on to the hard part, the hand. So basically, we're going to cheat because that is the only way to do hands with a little bit of cheating. Basically, find your perfect angle. There. View, project from view. Drawings are very much the same for hands. You got to cheat. Exactly. No one's got time for that. So we do this. I have to remember all that sequence. Do. There. And then we do the same for the bottom hand. And then both of them together. Take this one. Let's make sure live unwrap is off. We flip it. SX -1. So now we have these two hands. I actually want it the other way. Wait. No, it's like this. It's like this. The thumbs come together. So basically want to pin everything but the thumbs. Do it like that. So pin. All right. Then we go to our hand here and we undo the seam on our thumb, the side of our thumb. Bam. And then turn on live unwrap. Move them. All right. So now we got a nice topology. I'm going to take this side, move it a little bit closer. You know, we should actually unpin pretty much this whole segment right here. All right. So, okay, so what we'll do is we'll take this part here, pin it, and straighten it. And then we can shrink it. Move it relatively where it's supposed to go. Now I think we got some. I'm gonna head off for the night because I have work in the morning. Have fun. Very excited to see how it turns out. She'll see you tomorrow night. Sounds good, Pixel. You enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Get some good rest. I realized I could have improved a little bit. There's a way to make sure these lines do line up exactly. Do I go back and fix it? Is the question. Before I go back, let's move all that. Take these. 0.6 S60. So straighten out the edges of the hand. And then we'll put the cursor right here. Hold on. If I pin this and move this up, does it shrink them all? It's a little bit better. Okay, now we'll do it. Okay, so we got our hand. And now we do want to just tweak some of the fingers so there's no overlap. It's really just going to be this index finger. But yeah, that's how you unwrap a hand. And then here, just kind of bring this in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Okay. All right. So now we got the hand. Next, we attach the hand to the arm. So this is kind of a fun thing to do, but put the cursor right there. We just want to make sure that we line this up as directly as possible. Because once they're on top of each other, they will become one object. that. And then we can go to our wrist, clear that seam, select all the in-between vertices, unpin them, and then merge them. There we go. So now we have a seamless unwrap. Frankly, I'm quite proud of that process. Again, I could have made it perfect. That's all right. Always gets a little funky here too. These little spots. I think we basically just need to shrink these like that. Give them as much space as we can. And that little crevice. And then it's, of course, it's all overlapping too. Better. But let's stop looking at it. All right, on to the next. Let's do the face. Whoa. What we'll do is we will project the face from front, then only select this so we can grab this part, pin it, select the whole thing again, and move it. All right. So now the front of the face. One thing to do though. Oh no, we do have a cut there. Perfect. We'll need to move the mouth cavity up a ways. In fact, I think let's do that now. Should really be like right there. Maybe it'd just be better to adjust where this mark is. Clear seam. We'll put it right here this time. Mark seam. And then just move these out. That way we're not changing the topology we made on the front. All right. I got another 30 minutes and then I will be taking my lunch. All right, that is better. Look at that. A little less of a gap. We'll come back to the wrist. But for now, focus on the head. Pin this on 0. Shrink that. Interesting. what to do. Perhaps the neck just is too long. It's not bad. Going that way. Still a lot of mushing right there. All right. One other thing to change is that we will take our eyeball project from view, and we want to pin the inner circle. Pin. Okay, so then we want to find where it's located and shrink it down. Something like that. Okay. Doop doop doo. Right, just so it has more portions we want. Perhaps I should not have done that part, but this one. What the fuck is going on? Where'd my eyeball go? What happened there? I did not like that one. It really did not. Okay, so let's try this outer ring instead. And on this one, we will pin the center edge. Move it in as we did before. There. And we just wanted this, that to be a little straightened out. It's okay if the inside gets a little funky, and we will remove the eyebrows or eyelashes anyway, so we just want generally straightened straight lines. That's the goal. Now, That was a tart one. Okay. Now I'm definitely unsure of what to do here. For the neck, that is. I could try projecting it from view. And then do you project from view. And then I just want to pin the parameter like so. Then go back to this. So that'd be something like that. Not bad. See what the actual numbers look like. I thought definitely the funkiest here, chin. But if I just try to make that line up well, that's no good. What if we Shift S, cursor to selected, grab this section here. We did 0.6 SX. Just try to squish it over a little bit. Definitely want to unpin here. Pin it back. This doesn't quite matter because it is going to be symmetrical, so there won't be a lot of mishaps here. Most of this is going to be covered by hair, almost all of it actually. And there's not much painting to do here, so I think this will work. It is a little odd though, but I think it'll work. All right, final piece of the puzzle. The mouth. Boom. You project from view. Let's turn off live unwrap for right now. And this is the interior edge right here. So I'm gonna move that up till we get a nice little gap. All right, select that, shrink it. We're just gonna line it up as best we can. and then live unwrap. All right. Now, what's odd about this is the corner of the mouth. So we want to find just a few points we can pin and use to kind of pull topology away. Interesting. Alternatively, I go back to when we had just the lips selected, and we do that again. But this time with more of them selected. And we once again grab the intersection, move it up, doesn't really matter which way, but just want a gap. And then this whole section will pin. All right. So now, with this selected, I'm going to go back and put it in place. Should be something like that. Live unwrap back on, move, and oh, actually, before I turn live unwrap back on, these are those points. So much better, much better. And then we just merge these. That's 0. And now we're back to complete mesh. It's a complete mesh. Get it? Because it's a geometry mesh. All right. That's a bad joke. But I think that's pretty good. For stylized character, that's going to work just fine. Worst case scenario, I can always do a decal with just the lips and we'll do a separate pass, but I think that's going to work great. I am kind of interested too to just see if we could include the ear. Technically, we can. It does not look great though. Okay, so let's put that back. And that will be one of the next things we tackle. What's left? So we got the face done. What is this? Wait. What is that? That's fine. All right, we're okay there. Do that. Move the face. Oh, baby. So sometimes I do combine the foot back with the leg. I'm still torn on if that's the right way to do it. It kind of works. It's a little odd in some spots for sure. It's not awful. And that's pretty awful, though. Um, hmm. Let's do some searching. UV unwrap feet. .3D model. UV unwrapping. Okay. That's not helpful. $11.45. Bit more time. Gonna do some cuts there. Again, the foot unfolds. It's really not a nice way to unwrap a foot, is there? Not really. All right, I'm losing steam and focus. It's almost lunch. There's definitely a better way to put these feet together. There's way too much topology here. Oh, it looks good though. Definitely we can get the whole character unwrapped and mapped today. Or I definitely want to. I think we have the character finished before the end of the week. That's the plan, at least. Anyway, I am going to call it here for lunch. And we'll be back in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm going to go run, eat, and then I'll be back. Anyway, see you all very soon. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. Pixel, thank you for coming by, of course. Anyone lurking, maybe consider hitting that follow button because I'll be back very soon. See you then. Bye.